Hi, this is a Hatha based level 2 yoga class focusing on hip opening work. So the first part, I would say the first half of the class will be focusing on a lot of preparatory work to open our hips, and then see whether those preparatory work will help us or lead us to the peak poses of vatayasana, which is horse face pose, and Eka Pada Galavasana, one-legged flying pigeon pose. Even though this is a level 2 class, if you feel like you're in between level 1 and level 2, you should give it a try as well, because I'll be providing some options along the way. And also it's a good practice if you want to work towards Eka Pada Galavasana and vatayasana in your practice. So for this class, you need 2 blocks and a strap. Strap is optional. So this is a level 2 class. If you have been practicing yoga for some time, you should know. Sometimes you just need some props to help you to go deeper into certain poses, because you should know your body pretty well by now. All right. Find yourself a comfortable seat. Then rest your hands on the knees, sit up tall and close your eyes. Just take a moment to let go of all the thoughts in your mind. Relax your brain. Relax your hips, relax your legs. Soften the ribs in, relax the shoulders down, and soften your face. Just let everything to sink down toward the floor. And then start focusing on your breathing. Notice how your chest and your belly bulging out as you inhale, and how it sinks or they sink down toward the floor as you exhale. Just notice if you are making a lot of effort in your breathing. If you are, just relax yourself a little bit more. Now from there, bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Touch your thumbs to the tip of your sternum lightly, and then stick your elbows out to the side, sit up tall. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bow your head to your heart. And slowly from there, release the hands down to your knees. Lift the chin up, and then open your eyes. Alright, now I'm going to start with lying down on the floor. Lying down on your back on the floor. And you may need a strap, so bring a strap close to you, just so that you may need it, you may not. Okay? Alright, hug both knees toward your chest. Flex both feet, and then push your sacrum down toward the floor. Then from there, release the left leg down. Keep the left leg straight. Interlace the fingers in front of the right shin and pull the right knee close toward your chest. Extend the inner left heel toward the front. Roll the left thigh in a little bit, but stretch apart from stretching the outer edge of the left foot toward the front, you want to roll the thigh in a little bit and stretch the inseam of the left leg toward the front. Then from there, keeping the left leg, push the right knee toward your right armpit. Stretch. Okay, half happy baby pose with the right leg. Catch your right foot from the outside, pushing the right knee down toward the floor outside the torso. Then roll the belly over toward the left side. Then bend the left leg, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee while you bring the left knee toward your chest. Thread the right arm in between the legs. Hands interlaced in front of the left knee. If you can't, just place the hands behind the left knee. Sucirandhrasana. thread the needle pose. Flex both feet. While you push your left shin or the left thigh toward your chest, use your right elbow to push your right thigh away. Flex both feet. Push your sacrum down toward the floor and then stretch. Use your right elbow to push your right thigh away more. Then exhale, release. Okay, straighten the right leg. Hug the left knee in toward your chest. Single leg wind releasing pose. Extend the right leg toward the front. Both outer edge, inner edge of the right leg should be engaged. Then push your left knee closer toward your chest and out toward the left armpit. Stretch. Okay, half happy baby pose with the left leg. Press the sole of the left foot facing up toward the sky. Press the left knee to the floor outside the left torso. Roll the belly over toward the right side. Sinking the left hip down toward the floor. Rotate the left thigh out a little bit so that you can pack that left femur bone into the hip socket, and then press the left knee closer toward the chest. Sucirandhrasana. Thread the needle, left ankle on top of the right knee. Interlace the fingers in front of the right shin. Push your hips, sacrum down to the floor. Flex both feet. Then push your right thigh toward your chest. Push your left thigh out with your left elbow. Bring your chin in and stretch. Feel the outer edge, the outer left hip being worked on. Relax the shoulders down. Feel that pigeon sensation on the outer left hip. And then exhale, release. Hug both knees into your chest. Release the left foot down to the floor again. Okay. Interlace the hands at the back of the right leg. Then push the right thigh toward your chest. Supta Padangushtasana 1, or you can slide the hands up against toward the right ankle. Pulling the right thigh toward your chest more. Stick the elbows out to the side. If you can, walk the hands even higher. This is a time where you need to use a strap to hook it around the arch of the right foot. Go for it if you can't catch a foot. Okay, right hand catch your right foot from the inside. Rotate the right thigh out gently. Left hand press the left thigh down. Open the right leg out to the side. Supta Padangushtasana number 2. You want to press the right toes down toward the floor while you keep the left hip down to the floor. Turn your head and look at the left shoulder, and then roll the belly over toward the left side. If you can't, keep the left hip down to the floor. Keep the left knee bent instead. Breathe. Come back to center. Now bend the right leg. Now this is the tricky part. Bend the left knee first. Press the left foot down to the floor. Use your right hand to catch your right foot, the right toes. Okay? Then lift the chin up. Lift the hips up once. Then bring the right elbow or the right forearm behind your head, behind the skull. Then push the hips back down to the floor. Use the head to push the right elbow toward the floor, then straighten the left leg down. Left hand catch the left foot, the left heel. Left hand catch your right heel. Now, so this is an option. So if you really can't catch your right foot with your hand, use a strap. Catch the strap with your right hand. Bring the right elbow behind the skull. Use your left hand to pull the right ankle toward your face. You want external rotation on the right thigh. Exhale, release. Okay, release the right foot down to the floor. Left leg now. Supta Padangushtasana number 1. Flex the left foot, hands interlaced behind the left thigh or left shin. Pull the left leg toward your chest. Stretch. Keep both legs straight and firm. Engage your legs and then stretch. Hands higher if you can toward the ball of the left foot. Pull the left leg closer toward your chest. Catch the inside of the left foot. And then open the left leg out to the side. Supta Padangushtasana number 2. Push your right hip down to the floor. Roll the belly to the side, to the right side. Look over at the right shoulder. Then back to center. Supta Padmasana number 3. Use a strap or catch the left toes with your left hand. Bend the right knee first. Bring the left elbow toward the sky and then back behind your skull. Keep the left thigh externally rotated. Right hand catch your right foot. Lean back toward the left arm. Straighten the right leg, stretch. Keeping that belly roll over toward the right side, left thigh rotating outward toward the left. Okay, slowly release. Hug both knees in toward the chest. And then rock up. Place the hands down to the floor. Downward facing dog. We're just doing a simple downward dog for now. Stretch the spine, stretch the legs, push the thighs back. Then from there, lean your body forward into plank, lower the knees, lower the chest down, come into Sphinx pose, get ready for Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana, one-legged frog pose. Left forearm on the floor, right hand catch your right ankle from the inside, push your right heel outside the right hip toward the floor. Lift the chin up, lift the chest up, pulling the right shoulder back, right elbow back. Stretch the right front thigh. Exhale, release, change sides. Left leg bent. Left hand catch the inseam of the left leg. Push your left heel toward the left hip outside the left hip toward the floor. Use the hand, the heel of the hand, to press against the back of the left foot instead of the toes. Look forward, roll the left shoulder back. Feel the stretch on the left quad there. And then exhale, release. Okay, next one is a tricky one. We're going to come into a prone position, a tree pose, but in a prone position. Okay, so lean toward the left side of your body, bend the right leg, bring the right ankle, use your right hand to catch your right ankle, bring the right heel toward the left inner thigh. Then lie down on your belly, open the arms out to the side. Press the palms down to the floor, chin, forehead down to the floor. Now from there, tuck the tailbone under, tone your belly, lift the right knee off the ground. Press the inner right foot, the right heel toward the left inner thigh toward the right heel. Tailbone lengthen down, tone your belly, lift the right knee higher. Good. Exhale, release. Okay, other side. So lean toward the right side, bring the left heel toward the right inner thigh. Then roll down on your belly, open the arms out to the side, forehead down to the floor. Now tuck the tailbone under. Tone your belly, lift the left knee off the ground. Push the left heel toward the right inner thigh toward the left heel. Press the hands down, tone your belly, left knee higher. Press, lift the left knee higher. Exhale, release. Release the left leg. Press the hands down to the floor, tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog, exhale. And then raise the right leg up to the sky. Step the right foot forward outside the right hand. Spin the left heel down to the floor, downward dog lunge. So walk the hands to the top left corner, maybe like 11 o'clock from the front of your mat. Hands on the fingertips. Now push your right thigh in toward the back of the left foot. Then draw the heels together. Lift the left kneecap up. And then tone your belly. Press the right armpit down toward the floor. And then extend the right side of your torso, the right side of your body by pulling the right hip back more. Stretch. Back to center. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left foot step forward, spin the right heel down, walk the hands to the top right corner of the mat, or about 2 o'clock or 1:30. Then push the left thigh back, draw the heels toward each other, then draw the right kneecap up, walk the left hand further away from the left armpit, press the left armpit down toward the ground. Stretch, tone your belly, push your left hip back more. Breathe. Walk the hands back, downward facing dog, exhale. Now from downward dog, in downward dog, rotate the upper arms externally, lift the armpit, lift the elbows, sides body long, and then hollow the belly in, bring the chin in toward your chest, then push your thighs back, push your shin bones back, and stretch your entire torso. Inhale, look to the front, shift your body forward into plank pose. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, pull the kneecaps up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock your body forward into plank pose. Now in this plank pose, draw the heels of the hands away from each other, and then grip the floor with your finger pads, and then draw the heels of the hands toward the knees direction. Tone your belly more, feel the action of your core more. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Lean your body forward more. Bring your shoulders slightly over the wrists. Same thing, draw the heels of the hands away from each other. Grip the floor as if like you're pulling the floor toward your face. Draw the heel of the hands toward the knees. Keep the belly toned. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale, plank. Draw the heels of the hands away from each other. Tone your belly, squeeze the thighs, and then draw the hands toward the knees. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, shift your body forward, plank. Lower the knees down to the floor. Shift your body forward, bringing your chest and chin down to the ground, 8 limbs pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. Inhale, glide your body forward into cobra. Open the chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the back together. Look up. Tuck the toes under. Push your hips high. Downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Lower the knees down to the floor. Tone your belly. Chest, chin down to the ground. Draw the arms away from the ground. Lift the armpits away from the chest. Inhale, up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the front. Walk the feet forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, look forward. Keep the spine really long. Push your thighs back. Push your shin bones back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky, palms up. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, release the hands down. Surya Namaskara. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, open the arms out to the sides, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot step back. Exhale, left foot step back into down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Knees, chest, chin down, exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot step forward, look forward. Exhale, left foot step forward, fold deeply. Inhale, arms up to the sky, bend back a little. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, release the hands down. Inhale, arms up, bend back. Exhale, open the arms out to the sides, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, left foot step back. Exhale, right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chest, chin down, knee as well. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot step forward, look forward. Exhale, right foot step forward, fold. Inhale, arms up, bend backwards. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, release the hands down. Inhale, arms up, bend back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, right foot step back, place the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Do not dump the lower back toward the floor. Instead, squeeze the right butt cheek, tuck the tailbone under, lift from your lower belly up toward your chest, look up to the sky. Make your torso really long. Left hand catch the right wrist, inhale. Exhale, sway your body over toward the left side. Open the right side of your torso, squeeze the right butt cheeks. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, both hands inside the left foot. Okay? Now from there, if you can stay here or bring the forearms down to the floor, come into a lizard pose. Hug the left knee in toward your chest. Now don't let the right heel to dump over toward the right side. Draw the right heel in toward the midline of your torso. Look straight ahead. Hug the left knee in. And then slowly, hands down, stay as where you are. Lift the right knee up, bring the right knee closer toward the torso, toward the elbows. Hug the left knee in now, and then look forward. Squeeze the thighs toward each other. Good, hands down to the floor. Left foot step back into downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower the body all the way down. Okay, now from there, reach your arms back. Palms are facing up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the legs up, lift the chest up, galavasana. Look forward, point the toes away. Exhale, lower down, forehead down. Inhale, interlacing the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back, lift the legs up, lift the chest up. Shalabhasana variations. Exhale, lower down. One more like that. Change the claps of the hands with non-dominant claps. Inhale, legs up, chest up, arms up. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. Palms down to the floor. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee down to the floor. Anjaneyasana, arms up, inhale. Squeeze the left butt cheek. Lift the sides of your torso long. Look up to the sky. Hug the right knee in toward the midline of your torso. From here, right hand catch your left wrist. Straighten the arms. Exhale, sway over toward the right side. You want to hug the right knee thigh in toward the midline of your torso. Squeeze the left butt cheek. If you can't squeeze with the left foot pointed, tuck the back toes under. Inhale, back to center, hands down to the floor, or forearms down. So in this version of your lizard, the left knee is slightly away from the hip. Hug the right knee in toward the torso. Stay here and breathe. Okay, from there, draw the left knee in closer, hug the right knee in toward the torso. So in this version, the right shin is sort of more vertical toward the floor. The left knee is under the hip. Tone the belly, draw the legs toward each other. Hands down to the floor, to the front, step the left foot forward. Fold forward from there. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky, bend backwards from there. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra, release the hands down. Inhale, reach arms up, bend backwards. Exhale, open the arms out to the sides, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the left foot back, high lunge, come up. Exhale, right hand catch your left wrist. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, squeeze the left butt cheek, sway over toward the right side. Bend the left knee a little, squeeze the left butt cheek. Now bring the breastbone toward the right side. toward 2 o'clock direction. Now keep using the right hand to pull the left wrist forward and to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the hands. Right foot step back, downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Lower the body all the way down. Interlace your hands behind your head. Makarasana, point the toes away, elbows up. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, look forward. Press the skull toward the hands. Legs higher, chest higher. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale, legs up, chest up, elbows up, look forward. Legs strong, tone the belly, lower back strong. Exhale, lower down. Hands down to the floor. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, left foot step forward. Arms up to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, sink down. Left hand catch your right wrist. Inhale, exhale, sway to your left side first. Squeeze the right butt cheek. Bend the right knee now. Squeeze the right butt cheek more. Then bring the right armpit down, breastbone down toward 2 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Right foot step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, open the arms out to the side. Bend backwards from there. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Release the hands down. Okay. Turn to the long side of your mat. You're going to come into tree pose. Now, stand in Tadasana. Bring the inner ankles touch. Tone your belly. Tailbone lengthen down. Soften the ribs in. Then bend the right leg. Use your right hand to catch your right ankle. Bring the right heel toward the left inner thigh. Hands in Namaste. Tailbone lengthen down. Tone your belly. Bring the right hip forward, but right knee open out to the side. So you want to press that right pinky toe toward the left thigh while you bring the right heel up slightly away from the inner thigh. And then lift the chin, lift the chest up, raise the arms up. Now, straighten the arms, inhale. Exhale, sway your body over toward the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Lift the side torso long. Exhale, sway your body to the left side. Steady your stance. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands, release the right leg. Shake the legs out. Other side. Bring the left heel toward the right inner thigh. Okay, now push your left hip, bring the left hip forward, left hip knee out to the side. As you do that, you want to rotate the outer shins out. So press that pinky toe down toward the inner thigh, and then sort of like lifting the left inner heel, the left heel away from the thigh. Tone your belly, hands in Namaste or Anjali Mudra, raise the arms up. Inhale. Stretch, lengthen the sides of your torso. Feel the stretch on the outer shins out, left outer shin. Now inhale, sides body long. Exhale, sway your body over to the left side. Feel the stretch along the right side of your torso, lengthening the left arm as well. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, sway over toward your right side. Try to find your balance. Sway deeper. And sway more. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands, release the left foot down. Shake the legs out. Okay? Come back to Tadasana. Now from there, fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and open the legs out to the side. Then turn. Okay, from there, come into Tadasana. Fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, open the legs out to the side. Keep the left foot as it is, turn the right foot out. Okay, inhale, sides body long. Exhale, bend the right knee, simple side angle pose. Bring the right forearm down on the right thigh. Reach your left arm up next to the left ear. Now use the right shoulder to push the right thigh out. Roll the right shoulder out. Push your right thigh out with your right forearm. Push your right hip forward. Tone the belly. Straighten the left leg. Turn the chest up to the sky. Sink the hips deeper. Feel the engagement in the inner thighs. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot to the front. Left foot out to the side, 90 degrees. Sides body long. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. Left forearm on the left thigh. Reach your right arm up. Stretch. Supported side angle pose. Padmasana. Push your left thigh out with your left forearm. Tone your belly. Turn the chest up. Bring the left ribs forward. Right ribs up to the sky. Extend the right side of your torso. Firm both inner thighs. Inhale, come back up. Straighten the left leg. Turn the left foot in. Fingers touch. Inhale. Exhale, jump and join the feet together. Tadasana. Fingers touch. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, spread the legs wide. Turn the right foot out to 90 degrees. Trikonasana. Now sides, torso long. Inhale. Exhale, reach your right hand out and down to the right shin first. Bring the left hand on the left hip first. Roll the right shoulder out. Tone your belly. Rotate the right thigh out. Then bring the right ribs forward. Left ribs up to the sky. Extend the right side of your torso toward the crown of the head. Then bring the left arm up to the sky. Bring the right hand down to the floor. If you can't reach the floor, use a block. If you can have the entire right palm down to the floor, do so. Keep turning the chest. Keep firming both legs. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the back together. Bring your chin in, look at the left thumb. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, turn the right foot in, left foot out. Inhale, sides body long. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the left shin first. Right hand on the hip. Now push your right hip back. Push your left hip forward. Roll the left thigh out. Firm both kneecaps up. Bring the left ribs forward and out toward the crown of the head. Right ribs up to the sky. Turn the belly up. Right hand up now. Left hand down to the floor and stretch the entire torso. Pelvic floor, the tailbone, lengthen, stretch down toward the floor. Then draw the heels of the legs toward each other. Turn the chest up. Extend the spine from the sacrum toward the crown of the head. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Turn the left foot in, fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and join the feet together, Tadasana. Fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, spread the legs wide. Turn the left foot stay as it is. Turn the right foot out to 90 degrees. Bend the right knee. Warrior two. Sink the hips down a little bit. Tone the belly, turn the belly over toward the left side. Push your right hip forward. Roll the shoulders back. Look at your right hand. The left leg is strong. Tone your belly, tailbone lengthen down, then ribs down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Slide the left hand down along the left shin, reach your right arm up and over the right ear. As you do reverse warrior, lengthen the left side of your torso as well. Reach your right arm back and back and back. Stay here or bring the left hand back behind your waistline, find the right inner thigh, stretch. Or you can go for cow face arms. Push up, back the skull toward the right upper arm. Inhale, come back, release the hands, straighten the right leg, turn the right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Tone your belly. Lift the sides of your torso long. Straighten the right leg there. Sink the hips deeper. Tailbone lengthen down. Soften the ribs down. Arms stretch away from each other. Inhale, reverse warrior. Slide the right hand down along the right shin. Reach your left arm up next to the left ear. Push your right thigh back. Lengthen the right side of your torso as well. Bring the right hand behind you. Find the left inner thigh or cow face arms. So the left elbow is on top, right elbow is back, down to the floor. Push the left arm back with your back, the skull of the head. Open the left side of your torso. Inhale, come back up. Straighten the left leg, turn the left foot in. Fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, now from there, fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and spread the legs wide. Turn the left foot in, 45 degrees, turn the right foot out. So square the hips toward the back of the mat. Straighten both legs so you come into Parivritta Trikonasana. Raise the left arm up, inhale. And then exhale, reach your left hand forward to 90 degrees first. Push your left thigh back. Left hand down to the floor. Now use your right hand to pull the left ribs forward and out toward the right thigh. Then use your right hand to roll the belly toward the right side. Press the left thigh back. Don't let the left hip sink. Push it back up to the sky. Turn your chest toward the sky. Push your right hip back. Raise the right arm up. Turn the chest more. Revolve the spine. Bring the left ribs forward. Right ribs up to the sky. Back leg is strong. Inhale, come back up. Both arms up. Exhale, turn toward the other side. Left hand on the left hip first. Reach your right hand up. Then exhale, reach your right hand to 90 degrees. The right thigh, even though you're bringing the right hip forward, do not over collapse the right hip. Don't overdo it. Push the back of the right thigh back. Right hand out, inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the floor. Then use your left hand to pull the right ribs toward the left thigh. Push your right thigh back once again. Use your hand to pull the lower belly toward the left side. Then turn your chest. The left thumb, push the left hip away. Left hand up to the sky. Revolve the chest. Keep the spine really long. Lengthen and turn. Lengthen and turn. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, turn the left foot in. Fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and join the feet together. Tadasana. Now from there, fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and spread the legs wide. Turn the left foot in, right foot out. Bend the right knee. Lean your body to the right side. Right hand to the top right corner of the right foot or in front of the right foot. Slide the left foot 6 inches in. Adduction. Raise the left leg high. So you should still be able to see the left toes. Spread the left toes away. Extend the left leg toward the front, toward the back. Tone your belly. Open the chest. Bring the right ribs forward, left ribs up to the sky. Now from there, if you can, catch your left ankle from the outside. Kick the left shin back and up. Open the chest. Now feel like you're opening the front left hip, the left front hip, the hip flexor there. Kicking the left shin back and up, back and up. Look up to the sky if you can balance. Good. Release the left foot down to the floor. Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee. Bring your body toward the left side. Left hand down to the floor. Take the right leg up. Extend the right leg back. Lengthen the tailbone toward the left leg. Reach your right hand up. Now don't just open the chest, open the body blindly. You want to still feel the integration in the entire torso. So even though you're expanding the right leg back, right arm up, you are still contain your core in your belly. Keep the belly firm. Then from there, bend the right knee, catch your right ankle from the outside. Now this is a time where you can do your mini back bend, but keep the belly toned. Then kick the right leg up. Breathe. If you can find your balance, look up to the sky. Feel the opening in the right front hip. Good. Release the right leg. Come back down. Straighten the left leg, turn the left foot in. Fingers touch, inhale. Exhale, jump and join the feet together. Shake the legs out. Okay? Now, we're going to come into crescent pose. Okay, I say good sometimes, just because I can imagine you're doing very well over there, okay? Okay, stand in Tadasana. Inhale, reach arms up. Cross your thumbs. If it makes it easier, you can interlace the fingers, release your forefingers. Otherwise, palms together. Now, inhale, sides body long. Exhale, sway your body over toward the right side. As you do that, keep the right side of your torso lifted, lifted, lifted. Bring the right ribs forward and sway more. Keep the legs firm. Inhale, stretch. Lengthen the right side of your torso. Exhale, sway more. Inhale, lengthen the right side of your torso. Exhale, sway more. Bring your chin forward. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale here. Other side. Inhale, sides body long. Lengthen. Exhale, sway toward the left side. Lengthen the left side of your torso. Exhale, sway more. Inhale, lengthen the left side of your torso. Exhale, sway more. Keep the hips square, chin forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sway more. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands down. Shake the legs out. Okay, now from there, Adduction. So bring your feet together. Actually widen the feet about hip width distance apart. Bring your hands back to support your back. Roll the shoulders back. Now inhale, keep the legs firm. Lift the chest, separating the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, lift the chest, bend back. Inhale, lift the chest. Push your hips forward. Exhale, bend back. Chin in. If you can, slide the hands down along the back of your thighs. Roll the shoulders out. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, push the chest up to the sky. Drop the head back now. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend back more. Walk the hands down a little bit more. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the legs, kneecaps up. Exhale, bend back more. Inhale, head come up last. Slowly keep the legs firm. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Exhale, release. Shake the legs up. Okay, now from there, bend the knees. Bring the forearms toward the thighs, the elbows toward the thighs. Sinking the hips back a little bit just to loosen the lower back. Okay, then come back to Tadasana. We're going to come into Prasarita Paduttanasana. Fingers touch, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, jump and spread the legs wide. Turn the toes in, heels up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands down to the floor in between the feet. Keep the hips lifted up to the sky. Rotate the thighs internally. Press the outer edge of the feet down to the floor. Okay. Now, from there, press the palms down to the floor. Straighten the arms once. And then exhale, fold down. Bring the tip of the head down toward the floor. Even if you can't reach, it's fine. But keep the hips high. Lengthen the back, the lower back from there. If the tip of the head is already touching the floor, then you walk the hands back. I'm doing side view here. Walk the hands back. Bend the elbows toward each other, leaning the body toward the legs direction. Now inhale, walk the hands back. In between the feet, hands about shoulders width apart. Straighten the arms, look forward, concave your back first. Exhale here. Inhale, hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back, stand back up from there. Okay, keep the legs as it is, as they are. Turn the feet out, turn the toes out, heels in. Hands in Namaste. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down. Then forearms press against the inner thighs. Lean forward the torso while you push your hips back. Feel the stretch inside the thighs. Then you can swing your hips side to side. Then from there, lean toward the right side. Bend the right knee more. Straighten the left leg out to the side. Hands in Namaste. Skandasana. Or go for a bind. Bring the right arm behind, around the right thigh. Left hand behind. Clap the hands. Look up to the sky. Or stay with your hands in Namaste. Then inhale. Don't use the hands. Sink up. Lift up the chest and then sink over toward the left side. Stay here in Namaste or bind your hands. Keep the right leg extended. Turn the chest up to the sky. Alright, inhale, come back up. Then exhale, stand up. Bend the knees and then jump and join the feet together. Okay. Stand with your feet about hip width distance apart. And then come into Malasana. Wiggle the upper arms down toward the inner shins. Hands in Namaste and then look forward from there. Chest up while you sink the hips down. Tone your belly, lift the chest up. Wide leg Malasana. Okay, slowly from there. Hands on the floor first. Lift the hips a little bit. See whether you can bring the feet close together or even closer. Come into Malasana again. Now this is harder. I'll try to bring the shoulders inside the shins or the inner shins. Malasana again. Lift the chest up. Tone your belly. Lift the chest up. Look forward, press the hands toward each other and down toward the floor. Now from there, catch the outer ankles with both hands. Look down and straighten up the elbows behind the calves and then fold forward, Uttanasana. Bring your belly down toward the thighs as much as you can. Try to find your balance. Good. Inhale, look forward. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back, come back up. Okay, now from there, come into Garudasana. Bend the knees, bring the right leg over the left leg. So if it's very hard for you to bring the across the leg, try bringing the right leg out to the side. Rotate the right thigh in, then cross. Point the right toes away and then or hook the right toes behind the calf. Push the right hip back. Right arm under the left arm. Garudasana. Bring the forearms forward. Cross at your elbows and your wrists. Tone your belly. Lift the chest up. Squeeze the knees toward each other. Now you want to work more on the hips instead of the upper arms. Squeeze the knees more. Okay, release the hands, release the legs. Left leg up, over the right leg. Left arm under the right arm. Eagle pose, Garudasana on the left side. Push the left hip back. Tone your belly, lift the chest. Squeeze the outer knees toward each other. Good. Exhale, release the legs, release the hands. Tadasana. Now from there, I'm going to come into Parivritta Hasta Padangusthasana. Bend the right leg. Left hand catch the outer right knee or outer right foot. Straighten. If you're catching the foot, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Push the right hip down, lift the chest up. Turn your belly over toward the right side. Bring the right arm back. Push your right hip down more. Turn the chest over toward the right side. Left ribs over toward the right hip. Right ribs away from the right hip. Inhale, bend the right leg. Release the right foot down. Okay, change sides. Right hand catch your outer knee, left knee or left foot. Straighten the left leg as you exhale. Lift the chest up, inhale. Exhale, turn over toward the left side. Bring the left arm back. Lift the chest up. Turn the chest. Bring the right ribs toward the left hip direction. Left hip away, left ribs away from the left hip. Firm both legs. Bend the left knee. Release the left foot down. Shake the legs up. From there, you might want to make sure that you are maybe like 1/3 away from the front of the mat. Bend the knees. Chair pose. Thighs are parallel to the floor. Roll the thighs in. Tone your belly. Lift the chest up. Press all four corners of the feet down to the floor. Bring your palms together. Look up at the sky. Look at your thumbs. Imagine there's a skull at the strap behind your skull. You press the skull toward the strap. Lower the shoulders down. Stay here. Exhale, lower the hips down to the floor. Lie down on your back. From there, lift the legs up to about 20 degrees off the ground. Lift the chest up, bend the knees, and then bring the hands down, up in between the legs. Now press the palms forward, flex the feet, and then hug the thighs in toward the arms. Push your arms toward the thighs. So the arms and the thighs are pressing against each other. Good. Inhale, down. And then exhale, up. Bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, lower the chest down. And then come back up. Exhale. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. So this is your backbends variation if you can't do the backbends. Inhale down, which is crane pose. Exhale up. Good. Now from there, come up to the front. Get ready for backbends or crane pose. If you can't do this unbalancing pose, stay down on the back. Okay, hands in namaste. Look forward. Bring the hands down to the floor. Lift the hips up. Then lean forward, taking both feet or one foot up at a time. If you can, straighten the arms. Big toes touch against each other. Look forward. And then jump back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. So everyone come into downward dog. Okay, now from there, we're going to come into Sucirandhrasana 2, which is tripod headstand. So if you can't do tripod headstand, what you can do is that you can do headstand A against the wall, or we're going to do a little bit of variations in your Sucirandhrasana 2, where we're going to come into side crow, then Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana 1, and then see whether we can come back into tripod again. All right? So if you know that you can't do those transitions, what you can do is that you can lie down on your back and then do a reclining Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana number 2 instead. So you can raise one leg up, left leg down, then turn your chest over toward the side. Maybe do 5 times at each side. 5 times at each side. That's enough to work on your core. Okay, otherwise, now I'm going to come into tripod through your backbends. Okay, come into backbends again. Open the feet out to the side, hands in namaste. Bring the hands down to the floor. Backbends. Inhale. And exhale, lower the head down. Press up into tripod. Sucirandhrasana B. Then bend the knees. Turn your chest, turn the knees over toward the left side. Lower the outer right knee down toward the left arm. Lift the chest up, lift the chin up, look forward. Straighten both legs. Bring the left leg back. Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana number 1. Bring the left leg back. Backbends. Head down. See whether you can push both knees back into tripod. If not, go back to tripod again. Then legs up. Tripod. Bend the knees. Turn over toward the left side. Thigh down toward the arm. Lift the chest up. Straighten both legs. Right leg back. Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana 1. Then legs back. Head down. See whether you can push back into tripod base. Back into tripod. Then bend the knees. Knees down. Backbends if you can. Look forward. Jump back, chaturanga. Abduction, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Okay. If you did it, bravo. If you didn't do it, it's fine. Okay. This is a process. Or if you need me to break down these transitions, I can do that in a separate tutorial. All right. Now from that, child's pose. Rest for a while. Downward facing dog. Okay, step the right foot forward, come into a pigeon pose. Pushing the left hip back, tuck the back toes under first. Now bring the left heel in toward the midline of your torso. Sinking the hips down. Bring the left hip forward, right hip back. Bring your forearms down to the floor. And then slowly come back up. Bring the right heel toward the left the inner groin. Go for a thigh quad stretch on the back leg again. Now turn your torso to the left. Bend the left leg. Bring the left heel to the front. Turn your chest to the front. Left ribs forward, right ribs back. And then release. Downward dog. Step the left foot forward, come into pigeon pose again. Tuck the back toes under. Right heel turn in toward the midline of the torso. Left shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Bring the forearms down to the floor. Push your right hip forward, left hip back. You can lower the right knee down to the floor, it's fine. Feel the stretch on the left outer hip there. Okay, slowly. Bring the left heel toward the inner groin. Sit up. Bend the back leg. Catch your right ankle from the inside. Then spin the right fingers to be aligned with the toes. Then bring the right hip forward. And exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Okay, lower the knees down to the floor. Cross the ankles at the back, sit on the floor. Okay, use a block. Lowest, smallest width. Oh, actually before the block, bring the feet together first. Bring your hands back behind your legs, behind your thighs. Lift the hips up once and then shuffle the hips forward so that you can bring the hips closer toward the heels. Then lift the chest with your support of the hands. Then rotate. So you want to press the pinky toes down to the floor, like the cues that I gave you in your tree pose. Lift the heels up slightly away from the ground. Feel the engagement on the outer shins. Feel the external rotation on the shins, and then feel the extension from the inner legs, inner thighs toward the knees out to the side. And then exhale, release. This time, use the blocks. One block. Okay. Hands back. Lift the hips up, shuffle the hips forward. It's the same thing. I'll press the pinky toes down to the floor. Then press, lift the heels, the outer heels up slightly away from the floor, lift the chest up. Now from there, press the heels toward the block and then lift, bring the ball of the feet and the toes away from the block. So it's like making the feet into a V shape. Hope you can see me. If not, it's like this. So press the heels toward the block. And then exhale, release. Bring the block to the medium width. We're going to try that and then see how it goes. It's not going to be easy. Hands back, and then push your hips up and then forward. Press the pinky toes down, lift the heels, the outer heels up away from the ground. It's hard. And exhale, release. Okay, now V shape. Balls of the feet away from the block. Press the heels toward the block. And exhale, release. Okay, take the block to the side. Backbends. See whether it's easier now. Okay, so bring the heels of bring the outer feet together. Push the knees down. Press, interlace your hands. Place the interlaced hands under the outer edge of the feet. Inhale, lift the chin up. Then exhale, see whether you can fold forward deeper from there. Press the elbows toward the thighs if it helps. Lower the shoulders down. Go only as far as your body allows you to. Pushing the hips back. Inhale, come back up. Then exhale, release. Bring the hands, use the hands to bring the knees toward each other. Hug the knees in. Okay, now from there we'll come into Gomukhasana to work on the outer hip stretch. So you can enter this pose in any way you want. If you find that when you sit up and then it's harder to bring the leg up, then an easier version is to come up to your knees and your hands. Bring the left knee behind the right knee. Separate the shins away. Then sit on the floor between the shins. Lift the chest up. And then walk the hands forward. Pushing the hips down to the floor. Tone your belly. Chest up. Okay, then come back up. Don't release the hands. Don't just open the legs wide. Instead, bring the left shin forward. Then bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. Abduction, fire lock pose. You want the shins to stack up on top of each other. Flex both feet. Inhale, reach arms up. Then exhale, wiggle the hips left and right. And then bring the forearms down to the floor. Just to feel a little bit more hip opening before we go further to the next poses. Alright, inhale, come back up. And then exhale, release. Change legs. Gomukhasana with the left shin on top. And then fold forward, tone your belly, lift the chest up. Now everyone is different, like maybe one side of your body is tighter, so just use this opportunity to observe your body. Then come back up, Abduction, Wiggle the left shin forward, bring the left ankle on top of the right knee, left knee on top of the right ankle. Arms up, inhale, and then wiggle the hips and then fall forward from there. Okay, slowly inhale, come back up, shake the legs out. Okay, now from there, stand up. Now I'm gonna do half lotus standing up. So bring the right leg up, fold. Bring the right, use your right hand to hold the outer right ankle, bringing the right ankle toward the left hip crease. So don't force the right knee down. If you can't, if you feel like there's a lot of stretch in the right front knee, back off, okay? You can just bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. And then sink the hips down into a figure 4 pose, arms forward. Okay, otherwise, bring the right arm up, bring it behind your back, catch the right big toe with your right hand, lift the chin up, inhale, exhale, left hand down, then fold forward from there. Figure 4, just stay here as long as you can. This is called Eka Pada Pavanamuktasana. Now from there, if you're in your half lotus, we're going to come into a horse face pose, which is pretty tricky. Figure 4, you can rest in downward dog and then do the other side because and then go back to the same one again. Now the rest of you, if you can, bring the right knee slowly with your hand support toward the floor. Okay? Now if you are still okay, the left foot, ideally, you want to turn and face the front. Now try to find your balance. Then lift the chest up, lift the chin up. Then bring the right arm under the left arm. So it's like eagle arms. Lift the chest up. Bring the elbows up and forward. Then exhale, release the hands. Walk the hands forward. Straighten the left leg. Stand back up. Release the right foot down. Okay, now just be careful, don't hurt the legs. If you feel like there's a lot of strain in the knee, you know it's not for you. Okay, other side. Figure 4, or bring the left ankle on top of the right hip crease. Left arm up, behind the back, find the left big toe. Lift the chest up, arms up, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. And then fold forward from there. Okay, stay here or both hands down to the floor. Bringing the left knee very gently to the floor. Keep the half lotus there. The right toes pointing forward. Try to find your balance. Lift the chest up. Left arm under the right arm. Lift the chest up, elbows reach forward. So this pose looks like a horse face. That's why it's called vatayasana. So you see, if I keep leaning back, then I will lose my balance. So try to find your balance by leaning forward, by bringing the elbows forward, but keep the chest lifted, pushing the front hips forward a little bit. Release the hands, stand back up, then release the left foot down. Shake the legs out. Okay, so that was vatayasana. Okay, now come to the top of the mat. So figure 4, you stay. We're going to come into figure 4. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee again. Reach your arms forward. All right. Now for figure 4, So we're going to try to get into Eka Pada Galavasana, one-legged flying pigeon pose. So lean forward. See whether you can bring the belly and the chest down in front of the right shin. Then wedge the elbows, the four upper arms in front of the shin. Now flexing the right foot there, flexing the right foot there. Then bring the hands down to the floor. I'm going to do sideways so that you can see my right foot here. Hands about shoulders width apart. I'll sink the hips down a little bit first. Tone your belly, round your back, look forward. Now see whether you can wiggle the left foot back. Then see whether you can lean forward and take the left foot off the floor. If you can, extend the left leg back first, look forward. Then see whether you can bring the left leg high toward the sky. Okay, you can jump back to Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that was Eka Pada Galavasana. Okay, other side. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Arms up and down. Okay, wiggle, flex the left foot. Wiggle the arms. If you can, you want to try to bring the chest forward as much as you can. Bring the armpits around the shin. Hands down to the floor. Sink the hips down first. Flex the left foot a lot. Tone your belly. Look forward. Slide the right foot back a little bit. Lean forward. See whether you can take the right foot off. Extend the right leg back first. Then up to the sky. Chest forward. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Okay, release the legs down. All right, now we're going to repeat that. Eka Pada Galavasana. Now, there in the second time, you have a second entry point, different entrance for your Eka Pada Galavasana, which is from your tripod. Okay, so we're going to try the tripod version. You can maybe pause. You can check my demonstration first, then you do it yourself. Okay, this is a video, so you can always rewind it. Okay, so I'm going to come into tripod. The heels of the hands are next to the knees. Oops, I'm going to come forward a little bit. Forehead down. And then tripod. Bend the right leg. Bend the left knee a little bit. Round your back. Pop that right shin bone in front of the arms, the upper arms. Flex the right foot. Bend the left knee first. Lift the head up. Look forward. Then take the left leg up. And then left knee back. Back into tripod. Legs up. Okay. Other side. Bend the left knee. Bend the right knee a little bit. Flexing the left foot. Bring the left shin onto the arms. Flex the left foot. Keep the right knee bent first. Look forward. Then only extend the right leg back. Bend the right knee. Forehead back down. Tripod. Now from tripod, Chaturanga if you can. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. And then child's pose, rest. Okay, great. All right, sit down on the mat. Gonna come into full lotus pose. Bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Then bring the left foot up against the right hip crease. A lot of times common injuries that will happen is that you try to wank the knee and then try to bring the foot up. Now, what you want to do is that you want to push this right thigh down to the floor. Use both hands to catch your left ankle. Rotate the left thigh out. Then shuffle, just shuffle the ankle toward the hip. Okay, lotus pose. Bind your hands behind you. So left hand, catch your right foot first. Then bring your right hand behind, catch your left foot. Right foot. Lift the chest up, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, inhale, come back up. Lion's pose. So you can use your blocks. If you don't have blocks, it's fine. Come on up to your knees. Walk the blocks or the hands forward. Push your chest forward. Push your hands down, look up to the sky. Or you can lower down, lower the blocks. Push your hands down. Lift the chest up, push your front hips forward. Or lower the blocks even lower. Like an abduction sensation. And come back up. Now use the blocks. Now this is a challenge. Now see whether you can take one hand off the block. See whether you can bring the other hand off the blocks as well. Even if it's just for a split second. Try to find your balance. Stay here. 1, 2, oops, and 3. Come back down. Release. Okay? Change legs. Change legs. Left ankle. Right ankle. Right leg up. So right hand behind you, catch your right leg first. Left hand behind you, catch your left foot. Left toes. Lift the chest up, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Shoulders drawn down away from the ears. Inhale, come back up. Hands down to the floor. Walk the hands forward. Push your hips forward. Straighten the arms. Lift the chest up. So you can do stage by stage with your blocks. Taller side first. Medium side. Medium height. Then lowest height. Now lift the chest up. Push your hips forward. Lengthen the knees back. Draw the knees back away from the hips. Then slowly come back up. Keep the knees firm. Use the blocks or hands down to the floor. Try to find your balance. One hand up. Or both hands up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, exhale, release. Okay, shake the legs up. All right, now from there, lie down on your back. So this class is primarily for your hip opening. So back bend is very minimal. So there's one back, we're gonna do a bridge pose. If you want more intensity, I'll give you an option to come into upward facing bow pose later. Okay, keep your feet in, heels in toward your hips, catching the ankles, Sucirandhrasana Padmasana. Roll the elbows in, lift the hips up, walk the elbows in, lift the hips up more, bring your chin into your chest, walk the elbows in, lift the hips up high, roll the thighs in, lift the hips up high, press the inner feet down to the floor, keep breathing, hips high, roll the thighs in, and then exhale, release. So if this was enough, is enough for you, do that again. Otherwise, prepare yourself for upward facing bow. Place your hands above your shoulders. Okay, come, lift the hips up, come to the top of your head first. Then plug the arm bones into the shoulder socket. Roll to the top of the head, the forehead. Then push your hands straight down, look up, and then come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Push the feet down. Push the chest forward, chest over the wrist, feet firm. Then exhale, come back down. Okay, third one. This time, if you're going for Urdhva Dhanurasana, you place your hands, the fingers under the shoulders. So you go as deep as you can first. Okay, hips up. Come to the top of the mat, your head. Walk the hands in a little bit if you can. Pull the arm bones back. Lift the heels up first. And then lift the chest up, straighten the arms. Then from there, grip the floor with your finger pads. Push the hands, the heels of the hands, back toward the wall, toward the back of the mat. Push your chest forward. Look up to the sky once. Push your chest forward. Then rotate the thighs in. Press the heels down. Look back down to the floor. Then if you can, palm the chest back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs if you can. Then exhale. Release down. Keep the feet, let the knees knock against each other. Okay, straighten both legs. Supta Padmasana. 1. Interlace the fingers behind the right shin. Press the right thigh bone down. Stretch your right leg up. So don't go for an aggressive one. Just 90 degrees will do because you want to have the thigh bone pucked back into the hip socket. Okay, release. Change legs. Right leg straight, left leg up. Flex the left foot. Pull that left thigh bone straight down toward the floor. Rotate the left thigh in. Then exhale, release. Hug both knees in toward your chest. Okay, bring the right ankle, right knee on top of the left thigh. Shift the hips to the right. Eagle legs. Drop the knees over toward the left side. Bring the right arm out to the side. Lift the left ribs up away from the floor. Roll the belly over toward the right side. Go for a twist. Okay, back to center. Change sides. Left leg over the right. Cross the legs. Cross at the ankles as well. Bring the knees over. Shift the hips to the left. Bring the knees over toward the right. Lift the right ribs up. Roll the belly to the left. Okay, come back to center. Hug both knees in. Okay, winding down. Come into shoulder stand. You can stack up blankets. If let's say shoulder stand, you always have neck pinching sensation around your neck, then you really need to you need to take care of your neck. So stack up blankets. Nothing wrong with using blankets because everybody, your body structure and your anatomic proportion is different. Otherwise, legs up. Lift the hips up. Halasana first, guys. Walk the feet back as much as you can. Walk the elbows in. You can support your back or interlace your hands.
Then slowly release the hands. Support your back on your middle back, which is behind the ribs, not your lower back. Walk the elbows in as much as you can. Take your legs up to the sky, shoulders stand. Keep the legs extended up to the sky. If you can, bring your legs slightly closer toward your face. Raise one arm up. Raise the other arm up. Near lumbar, Shavasana. Core is strong. Slowly, hands back. Bend the knees. Drop the feet back to the floor above your head. Release the hands. Catch the ankles. Slowly lower your back down. At least the middle back is touching the floor first. Then let the legs to release down to the floor. Fish pose to counter stretch your neck. Bring your hands under your hips. Elbows bend, walking. Push your elbows down, lift the chest up. Drop the head, the tip of the head down to the floor. Extend the legs forward. Chest higher. If you want, you can release the legs, release the hands. Bring the arms up. Bring the legs up, palms together. Exhale, legs down. Hands down, elbows down. Lift the head up. Bring your chin in. Relax. Rest. Come into Shavasana pose. Let your body to come to a complete rest. No more movement, just rest. So do not compromise your relaxation every time you practice yoga, especially if it's a strong practice, if it's a long practice. Start to relax the shins, the knees, the thighs, and the hips. Feel that you are surrendering the entire lower part of your body to the ground, to the earth. You've done a lot of hip work today. Just let the entire hips to sink and relax. Relaxing, sinking down to the ground. Then slowly bring awareness to your belly, your abdomen. Let your abdomen to relax. Let your spine to relax vertebrae by vertebrae from your lower back all the way up toward your middle back and upper back. Relax your diaphragm. Relax your ribs. And then the shoulders, let them sink down toward the floor. And just imagine there are weights on either side of the shoulders, and let the weight to open up the shoulders and push them down toward the floor. Relax your arms. Relax the wrists. Exhaling, relaxing, sinking down to the floor. Relax your neck, your face,
Relax your jaw, your cheeks. Then rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Let the teeth to part away. Relax your eyes and let the eyes to sink down into their sockets. Relax your forehead, your ears. Then let go of all the tension from your toes toward your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest, shoulders, all the way up toward the crown of the head. Let go. Once again, exhaling, relaxing, and sinking down to the floor. Okay, gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. Move your head side to side. Stretch your arms up above your head while you bring your legs together. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, stretch and stretch and stretch. Exhale. Bend your knees. Roll over to your right side. Rest your right ear on top of the right tricep. Place your left palm down to the floor in front of your chest. With a few blinks, open your eyes and then slowly sit up from there. Fold your palms together in front of your heart center. Sit up tall. Press the palms toward each other. Have your tips of your thumbs touch the tip of your sternum. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, gently bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for your commitment to yoga practice. Thank your body for doing such an amazing job. And also we want to show our gratitude toward all the great teachings from all the great teachers who have led us to this yoga path. And thank you again for joining me. Namaste.